Welcome back to Create a Test. Today I'm going to talk you through creating a paper. This is the first of a few new videos that we're producing to introduce you to the kind of upgraded Create a Test. You'll notice there's some things that are very different on the system, and hopefully these new videos will help new users and existing users learn to use our updated system. So what I'm going to do is create a paper. So if I click on create a paper, I've got two choices. I'm going to go for a blank paper. Now you'll notice this is very different to how it was before if you've not logged in a little while. As it is a blank paper, there is nothing currently on the paper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to search for questions, and this page is very, very different to before. And honestly, once you've used it once or twice, it's much better. Just the speed at which it loads is one thing which is unbelievable compared to before, and compared to anything you've probably seen elsewhere. Click on search questions. So I've just searched for algebra, all levels, and everything's loaded in a second. So I mean, I won't go through them all because it'll take me a long time, but I mean, there's questions loading within seconds. And added to that, because there is so many questions, the search function improved quite significantly. So if I pick sequences, maybe sequence, and do a search within algebra again, very quickly all the questions that to do with sequences have loaded. It's very quick to find them questions. But today I'm going to create a paper for my year 10s. They're actually quite a strong set, but they're struggling with a not too difficult topic in number. And it's recurring decimals basically. So I need to find maybe some fractions. I don't think there'll be any questions in there for them. But it's mainly to do with recurring decimals. Let's see what we've got. So I'm going to do a search. Yeah, that's the type of question I'm looking for. Maybe a bit simpler than I want. Not really interested in that. No, not in that. Oh, that's the type of question. So I'm going to add that to my paper. Actually, I'm going to take a different version of that to the paper. And I think I'll take this one as well. And that one. So it's a short paper, just for the end of the class. You can see I've got my questions. I'm going to just mix them up a little bit. So yeah, that's a bit better. And let's just name the paper recurring decimals. I'm going to send it to a teacher. I'm going to leave it shared. Okay. I will assign it to my year 10. I don't really need a description. Next. Let's have a look at this paper then. So you'll notice as well the process has gone from these 3 stages now to just 2 stages. So we've picked the questions, we can name it and do other things, but straight away now we've got the paper. So that is very different to before. This might look a little bit different if you're using a different browser, but you can see very quickly we've got this paper. If I want to do any paper appearance, all that functionality still exists. You can still change the front page. I'll leave it on in this case, but you can take it off. I don't need a formula sheet, but I could add one. And there's lots of functionality here, adding grades onto the paper, making it different sizes, taking off borders, giving lines for working, etc., etc. But I'm quite happy with how the paper looked. I'll probably print off the grade boundaries as well. I always like to. As you can see, I've already kind of picked the top questions. So hit download, and there's my paper. And as you can see, the process is quite different to before. We hope you enjoy using the new kind of search functions and the much faster learning of questions. But the overall output looks as good as ever, and you still have all the functions you used to have. Please feel free to email us to ask us any questions about the change process or anything else about creating a paper, and really do enjoy using the updated system. Until the next video, bye for now.